Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529, Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Cave Spring High School versus Midlothian High School.
Hello and good morning. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thanks so much for joining us for Battle of the Brains. We are celebrating our 20th season of producing Central Virginia's only high school academic quiz show. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. The academic athletes joining us today are the Knights of Cave Spring High School, coached by Tamara Carson. Cave Spring High School is a public high school in the Roanoke County School District. Its 1,000 students are eligible to take classes at the Roanoke Valley Governor's School and for Science and Technology and the Arnold Burton Technology Center. According to U.S. News and World Report, Cave Spring ranks second in the Roanoke Valley in terms of academic quality. Also with us today, the Trojans at Midlothian High School, coached by Ben Java. Located in Chesterfield County, Midlothian High School's roots go back to 1875. The public school offers a number of advanced placement, dual enrollment, and international baccalaureate courses. Midlothian High School has been recognized as one of the top high schools in the nation. It's great to have all these students here with us today playing in round 2. Our match consists of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players wanting to answer a question will buzz in. They'll wait for me to call on them and then give their answer. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction, but there's no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, welcome. Good luck. Let's start the first toss-up round. Like Saddam Hussein, this man was born in Tikrit. Name this 12th century warrior who earned that honor by conquering Yemen, Egypt, and Syria before retaking Jerusalem from the Crusaders. Griffin.
Salah ad-Din.
That is correct. The digits 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13 begin a sequence of numbers which can only be divided by themselves. Nathan.
Prime.
That is correct. By themselves and the number 1. This 6-letter word is the past tense word of a nighttime activity. What is the only word in the English language to end with the letters MT? Nathan.
Dreamt.
That is correct. The past tense of dream. Which Steinbeck novel includes the epitaph, this here is William Jade's Jode, died of a stroke?
Grapes of Wrath.
That is correct. Calanectus sapidus is more commonly called the Atlantic blue crab. Young females are called sallies or she crabs. The adult females are called souks. What are male crabs called? They are called jimmies. The parallel axis theorem is used to calculate its value about an off-center axis. For a thin rod, its value is 4 times greater about an axis at the end than at the middle. Name this measure of a body's resistance to angular acceleration symbolized by capital I. Maisie.
Inertia.
Correct. Sir Edmund Hillary is justly celebrated for reaching the summit of Mount Everest in 1953. Griffin.
No answer.
I'll finish for Cave Spring, but he was not alone when he did it. Who was Hillary's Sherpa guide who accompanied him? Nathan?
Sherman.
That would be Tenzing Norgay. What is another name for the 2-2-meter time signature written as a large C? Nathan?
Cut time.
That's correct. While he had no formal education, what man's word-filled work of 1852 is known as a thesaurus? Nathan?
Ben Franklin.
That is incorrect. Midlothian? Who's Emil?
Roget.
That is correct. Peter Mark Roget. With a population of over 15 million, this Buddhist country borders Laos, Thailand, and Vietnam. The people speak the Khmer language and have their capital in the city of Phnom Penh. Nathan?
Cambodia.
That is correct. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here is a Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is completed before buzzing in.
What was the nickname of Richmond tap dancer and philanthropist Bill Robinson?
Cameron?
Bojangles.
That is correct. Name the American Nobel Prize winner for literature who also won the Pulitzer Prize in 1953 for his novel, The Old Man and the Sea. Cameron?
Hemingway.
Ernest Hemingway is correct. Bacteria in the soil takes this from the air and changes it so plants can use it. Animals eat the plants and return it to the soil as waste. Maisie?
Carbon dioxide.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Midlothian. Other organisms break down these wastes and return it back into the air. What element's cycle has just been described? Maddox.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen is correct. This branch of mathematics deals with limits and the differentiation and integration of functions. Maisie.
Calculus.
Correct. The Gulf of Tonkin resolution allowed Lyndon Johnson to escalate military operations in which country? Griffin.
Vietnam.
Correct. When the friend of this king of the Myrmidons was killed by Hector, this man killed Hector in revenge only to be slain himself. Nathan.
Achilles.
That is correct. And that buzzer is the end of our first toss-up round. A good job so far by our teams, but we do have a lot more questions to come. Up next, we'll meet today's players, and then they'll take on the category round here when Battle of the Brains continues.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow on Battle of the Brains on social. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Cave Spring High School with 70 points. Our team from Midlothian High School with 50 points. And we'll get back to questions in our match just ahead. But first, we want to introduce you to today's players. Let's start with our team from Cave Spring High School. They are coached by Tamara Carson. First up is Sophia Shoemaker, who is a senior. Sophia is planning on majoring in chemical and biomedical molecular engineering, hosts a STEM-based podcast at her regional governor's school, and enjoys in her free time painting, graphic design, and reading. Next up is Maisie Hanson. Maisie is a junior who enjoys playing the piano and also a good book now and then, participates in school sports including lacrosse and tennis. Our team captain is Nathan Sprouse, who is a senior. Nathan is a clarinet section leader in the marching band, has done so for 3 years, writes and arranges music, plays several instruments, including the clarinet, bass clarinet, oboe, bassoon, and cello. And wrapping up our team from Cave Spring High School is Emmy Kadoff, who is a senior. Emmy is a registered emergency medical technician, enjoys writing music and playing piano, and plans to major in pre-med in college. Congratulations on that. That's our team from Cave Spring High School. Good to have them here in round 2. Now let's meet our team from Midlothian High School. First up is Muzamil Lodi, who is a junior, enjoys watching sports, is in the school's band and on the debate team. Our team captain is Cameron Penn, who is a senior. He's a member of the IB program on the football team and president of the International Baccalaureate Student Council. Hopes to major in public policy at UVA, where he will be attending this fall. Congratulations. Next up is Griffin Wynn, who is a junior, likes American football and a geologist. And wrapping up our team is sophomore Maddox Johnson, who is on the debate team, Model UN Latin Club, and his school's video announcements team. He likes movies, bicycling, and playing golf. That's our team from Midlothian High School. Good to have them here with us in our second round. And now it's time to go into our category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If a team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they will receive a 20-point bonus. Teams, take a look. Here are today's categories from which you may choose. They are medical fields, African cities, and early legends of rock and roll. And we do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the teams, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answer. And by the rules, the high-score team will get first choice of category. That is our team from Cave Spring High School. Nathan, quickly talk it over with your teammates. Let me know which category you would like to play.
Medical fields.
All right, name the specific subfield of medicine which deals with each of the following. The first is the skin.
Dermatology.
Correct. Inflammatory diseases such as gout and arthritis.
Rheumatology.
Correct. Young children.
Pediatrics.
Correct. The heart.
Cardiology.
Cardiology.
Correct. Diseases of the nervous system such as Parkinson's.
Neurology.
Correct. The elderly.
Geriatrics.
Geriatrics.
Correct. Pregnancy and childbirth.
Obstetrician.
Defer.
Obstetrician.
No deferring.
Oh, obstetrician.
We will accept that. Obstetrics or gynecology. Mental disorders.
Psychiatrics.
Psychiatry, yes. The digestive tract.
Gastroenterologist.
Gastroenterologist.
Correct. And finally, the lungs.
Pulmonologist.
Pulmonologist.
And that is correct. Good job, Emmy.
Thank you. Thank you.
On that category. All right, Midlothian, it will either be African cities or early legends of rock and roll. Cameron, talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what you would like to play.
We're going to do early legends of rock and roll.
All right, given the song, name the musical artist or artists who made it famous. The first is Good Golly Miss Molly.
Chuck Berry,
That would be Little Richard. Great Balls of Fire.
Johnny Cash,
Jerry Lee Lewis. Heartbreak Hotel.
Eagles,
Elvis Presley. Pretty Woman.
Pass.
Roy Orbison. Blueberry Hill.
Beatles,
Fats Domino. Johnny Be Good.
Chuck Berry,
That is Chuck Berry. Walk the Line.
pass.
That's Johnny Cash. Rock Around the Clock.
No answer.
Bill Haley and the Comets. Wake Up Little Susie.
Grateful Dead,
Everly Brothers. And finally, Peggy Sue.
Elvis.
That would be Buddy Holly. Time to break out those records and listen to more 50s music. That was a tough category. Up next, we've got another toss-up round when we continue here on Battle of the Brains.
This a week of Battle of the Brains? Or want to catch up on a full season of gameplay? Find full matches on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Cave Spring High School with 140 points. That includes a 20-point bonus for sweeping the medical fields category. And our team from Midlothian High School with 55 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. And a reminder for our players today, you will lose points if you interrupt a question with an incorrect answer. There's no deduction for a correct answer or an incorrect answer to a completed question. And there's no conferring in the toss-up round. Now let's go with the second toss-up category. The title translates to Let Us Rejoice. Name this two-word titled Hebrew folk song that is traditionally sung at Jewish celebrations and at weddings. Emmy.
Havana Gila.
Correct. It opened in 1754 as King's College and was attended by Alexander Hamilton. Located in New York State, by what name is this university? Sophia.
Columbia.
Correct, known today. Among its many exceptions are most compounds of boron, especially its hydrides, and substances such as sulfur hexafluoride. Name this rule that in a stable compound, non-hydrogen atoms have 8 valence electrons. Nathan.
Octet rule.
Correct. When he tries to escape in Seattle, he is clubbed by a man in a red shirt. What is the name of this St. Bernard mix, a sled dog in Jack London's novel? Nathan.
Buck.
Correct, in Call of the Wild. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here's another Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. And again, wait until the question is completed before buzzing in.
Which Virginia amusement park features an attraction named after a creature with the body of a lion and the head like an eagle?
Cameron.
Busch Gardens,
That is correct. The roller coaster is called the Griffin. That cookie must weigh a ton. This declaration is an exaggeration not meant to be taken literally. Cameron.
Hyperbole,
Correct. Her bravery inspired Norman Rockwell's 1963 painting, The Problem We All Live With, named the civil rights icon. Nathan.
Ruby Bridges.
Correct. Was the youngest African-American student to integrate schools in the American South. It happened in 1960. Instigated by Catherine de' Medici in 1752, this got its name from the day it started. Name this event that was the attempts of Catholics to assassinate wealthy and prominent French Huguenots. Maisie.
Storming of the Bastille.
That is incorrect. Midlothian. It was the St. Bartholomew's Day Massacre. The statue at the Marine Corps War Memorial in Arlington, Virginia, is of 5 people raising an American flag. This flag raising occurred during which World War I battle? Cameron.
Iwo Jima,
Correct. The beach resort of Copacabana is located in what South American city? Nathan.
Cancun.
That is incorrect. Midlothian. Cameron.
Rio?
Rio de Janeiro is correct. Xerxes, king of Persia, had invaded Greece with a mighty army. In order to halt that advance, Leonidas, king of Sparta, with a force of only 300 men, held them off at a famous pass until they were all killed. Name this famous battle in 480 BC. Cameron.
Thermopylae?
That is correct. Our next question is spell Thermopylae. Cameron.
Thermopylae? Thermopylae?
That is incorrect. Cave Spring. Nathan.
Thermopyli.
It's actually Thermopylae, Thermopylae. If someone gave you a kakapo for your birthday, would you put it in a cage, put it on a leash, wear it, or put it in a bowl? Who buzzed in? Emmy?
Put it in a cage.
That is correct. It is the world's only flightless parrot. It is defined as a trade policy by which special advantages are granted by one country in return for special advantages granted to it by another. Identify this 11-letter word for that policy. It's the policy of reciprocity. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead, and we'll double the point value for our teams. Stay tuned to see which of our teams will go on to round 3 here on Battle of the Brains. We'll be right back.
Love Battle of the Brains and ready for your high school team to play next season? Get in touch. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores as we head now into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Cave Spring High School with 200 points. Our team from Midlothian High School with 105 points. And for this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is now doubled, but so is the penalty for an incorrect answer only before I've finished reading the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. This is our final toss-up round. Kurt Cobain, Chris Cornell, and Eddie Vedder were the lead singers in bands. Cameron.
The 90s?
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Cave Spring. Were the lead singers in bands that pioneered what 1990s musical genre that destroyed hair metal of the 1980s? Emmy.
Grunge.
That is correct. This only moon in the solar system with clouds has high enough surface pressures and low enough temperatures to liquefy methane. Identify this largest moon of Saturn and home. Sophia.
Titan.
That is correct. This longest river in Virginia was named in 1607 after the then current King of England. Cameron.
James.
James River is correct. In 1314, this man defeated the English forces led by Edward I in the Battle of Bannockburn. Name this man who is considered the first king of Scotland. Nathan.
Robert the Bruce.
Correct. In 1929, this man became president of the Indian National Congress that would be led in future years by his daughter, Indira Gandhi. Who's Emil?
Rajiv.
That is incorrect. The title Pandit, or wise man, was often given to which first prime minister of India? Cave Spring? Emmy?
Mohandas Gandhi.
It was Jawaharlal Nehru. Ratified in 1951, the 22nd Amendment limits the U.S. president to 2 terms in office. The amendment was a reaction to which president? Emmy?
Roosevelt.
Be more specific.
Franklin Delano.
That is correct. He had been elected 4 times. During the American Civil War, she served with the Union Army as a scout and spy. Who was the Maryland woman born into slavery whose many missions... Maisie.
Harriet Tubman.
Correct. Earned her the nickname Moses of her people. In 1990, excelling in both baseball and football, who became the first athlete? Cameron.
Bo Jackson.
Correct. To be chosen in 2 different All-Star games. What is the process of declining a noun to show the existence of 2 or more items? Muzamil.
Oxford, comma.
Repeat for me, please.
Oxford, comma.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring. Nathan?
Listing.
It would be pluralization. What is the internet company founded by Sergey Brin and Larry Page? Griffin?
Google.
Correct, when they were students at Stanford. He succeeded Bramante as architect of St. Peter's Basilica in 1514, but is better known for the paintings Alba Madonna and School of Athens. Nathan?
Raphael.
Correct. This nation was led for much of the 20th century by a Christian emperor nicknamed the Lion of Judah and better known as Haile Selassie. Named this East African, Nathan?
Ethiopia.
Correct. Mars has 2 moons, neither of which is big enough to be viewed with an amateur telescope. Name either of these 2 moons. Nathan?
Phobos.
And Deimos, that is correct. The Big Dipper is comprised of 7 visible stars and is part of what constellation? Cameron?
Ursa Major.
Correct. In air, every Celsius degree increased in temperature causes this quantity to increase by about 0.6 meters per second. It is about 4 times as great in water as in air. Cameron?
Speed of sound.
Correct. The affidavits of 3 witnesses and 8 witnesses are included in this book, published in 1830 in Palmyra, New York. Joseph Smith translated it from golden plates. Name this religious text. Emmy?
The Book of Mormon.
Correct. Name either of the 2 Virginia-born U.S. presidents buried in Richmond, Virginia's Hollywood Cemetery. Emmy?
Thomas Jefferson.
That is incorrect. Midlothian? Cameron?
Tyler.
John Tyler and James Monroe. And that buzzer is the end of our match. While our judges double check the final score for us, here's how to stay connected with Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. As we continue round 2 of this 20th anniversary season of Battle of the Brains, join us next week as we welcome Chickatam High School versus Prince George High School.
And here's the final score now for today's match, determining which of our teams will move on to round 3 in this season's competition. Ending the match with a final score of 185 points, our team from Midlothian High School. Good job today by Maddox, Griffin, Cameron, and Muzamil. And good luck in the future. Our winners today and going on to round 3 with a final score of 380 points, our team from Cave Spring High School in Roanoke. Congratulations and great job today by Sophia, Maisie, Nathan, and Emmy. We'll see you all soon. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains. We'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529. Goodbye.